So
We're here. We made it.
We've made it. Welcome to our podcast. This is the Yapaholics. I'm Chloe.
I'm Lexi.
And yeah, this is so strange.
This is so strange, and this is what we're doing now. And
this is Daisy.
This is Daisy, the podcast cat.
She's very clingy. She's cute. It's okay.
Good luck not seeing her, because she will always be here, actually.
Yeah, she follows Lexi around everywhere.
She'll settle eventually on the soft blankets that we got. Not for Daisy at all.
Or getting fussed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she will be the main star of the show. Not us.
No.
Definitely not us.
No. Gonna be this beautiful little face.
And she matches the room perfectly, if you ask me.
She'll probably end up knocking stuff down.
That's actually not funny, because if she climbs on that desk.
Yeah, so our setup right now is interesting.
It's not complete. It's not anywhere near complete.
We have been trying to start this since December. We wanted to get this done for January. So bear that in mind as well.
It's not January.
What, the 8th of February?
I don't know. I don't have my watch on. Can tell you.
It's the 8th of February. So we're a little bit out, but it's okay.
Just a little bit.
Because this whole room had to get redone.
Yes. Hope you like it.
Took us a while to get everything in, but we got there. We've made it. And the setup is on a desk. Right,
currently,
we will have a phone stand.
We will have one for the next episode, but
fingers crossed.
Didn't have one for today. So.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's fine.
It's fine. So it's going to take a while for us to get used to. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to get used to not talking over each other.
Because I feel like we're already doing that.
Yeah, there we are. But yeah, anyway, just want to talk about why we started the pod.
Yeah.
To be fair. And I feel like your memory's a lot better than mine. So
why we started it.
Yeah.
So, short version is that we yap a lot. Hence the name.
A bit too much.
And we're very known for just going on a tangent. So we got to the point where we would sit and we'd have a whole conversation and then look at each other and go, why do we not have a podcast?
Yeah, and especially with one of our mates, Brianna, we used to all sit in Lexi's car. Keep in mind, it is a Fiat 500 and it's tiny and there's not a lot of space in this car.
Yes, if you know a Fiat 500, you know how small they are.
Yes, and we would sit in that car for hours and hours and just talk, eat. How we didn't get so obese, I don't know. Because we ate for England. Like, we go to Asda, the whole store, we had it.
The amount of food we ate for 3 girls was unbelievable.
Insane.
Like, awful.
Never seen anything like it. But yeah, we would like film all the time, and especially TikToks. Like I don't know if you remember, but the butterfly. So it'd be like an emoji of a butter and then a fly and then a butterfly. We'd sit there doing that for flipping ages.
Literally ages.
I've got to remember not to swear.
Yeah, well, for the start of it anyway.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how long it lasts. Probably not very long.
Yeah, so that's kind of how we all started this, to be fair. It was a very long time ago, that as well.
Yeah.
It must have been
way over a year.
I was just going to say more, probably about 3 years ago. 3 years, yeah, 100%.
It's definitely getting there. It was ages ago.
Yeah, because we were 18.
No,
I don't even think Brie was 18 at the time.
I don't know.
I don't even think I was 18 at the time.
I feel like we might have been. Maybe like fresh 18.
I don't know, because I feel like that's what we did instead of going out.
It could have been.
Because
that's very viable.
Also, we all worked in hospitality at the time. So our sleep was a bit all over the place. Sometimes we'd be in that car till 7 p.m. Sometimes we'd be in there literally till 2 a.m. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, literally no joke.
Like, the last train I could get to go back to where I live, I'd get that train.
Yeah. And it would, we'd be sat in just like a random car park or an Asda car park or just anywhere that my car could be that we could sit. We would be there. For hours.
For hours. And as well with a very strange group of people sometimes to do with deck chairs.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting group.
We've also...
I don't know if they can see this right now, but she's making biscuits.
That's cute.
Is that comfy? I used to park up with the cars and then a circle of deck chairs. And it wasn't exactly summer either.
No. And you would know that, like, other people know we'd be there because there would be pistachio nut shells all over the floor.
That's a whole nother story, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, we did... The pistachio nuts was a staple of us being somewhere because we used to snack on them like they were going out of fashion.
Yeah, you'd probably think we were squirrels. Yes, like hamster.
Squirrels, yeah. Any
Some
small
sort
rodent.
of rodent, yeah.
One thing you should know about our group that we used to hang out with, and still me, is that we like to modify cars. Which, if you are now referring back to the time where I said I drove a Fiat 500, yes, I do drive a Fiat 500, and yes, it is modified. And
yeah.
She's cute. Upgrade's pending. It's pending. I've been wanting an upgrade for like the past year and a half. Don't have the funds for that yet. We're getting there slowly. But yes, we drive around in modified cars.
We?
You're a passenger princess in the modified car.
Yeah, I am a passenger princess in any of my friend's car. Soon to be Leah's.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed for her.
Although at this rate, I feel like we're going to pass at the same time, except I'm just not going to have a car.
Yeah. That would be cool though.
Would it? Oh yeah, I've got a licence, can't use it.
I guess you could look at it that way.
No, that is literally how I'd look at that.
Yeah, well...
We've already gone on a tangent.
Tangent.
What we were going to talk about.
We're nowhere near what we were going to talk about. And I feel like this is going to constantly
If you see me reaching over here, I do have my phone here because I didn't bring my iPad and the other one's there.
And let's be so real, we're unprepared girlies, so let's be...
so unprepared and late for everything, especially Lexi.
I hold my hands up for that. That is me. I'm so sorry. I'm late for everything. So if there's a late upload, it was definitely on me.
Yeah, because I also don't know how to edit. Okay,
yeah, that's also all on me. So
honestly,
if it's shit, you definitely need to blame me. Coming off the tangent that we went on in regards to why we started this, is actually we became really motivated when we wanted to go to Africa.
Yes.
So we want to go and do
3 weeks.
3 weeks in Africa.
In Namibia. Is that how you say it?
Namibia? I hope so.
Might be butchering that.
So sorry if we are butchering that. But there's a wildlife sanctuary in Namibia that we want to go to for 3 weeks and go and see the world and look after the animals and learn all the stuff that you can learn out there.
Yeah, it's quite good because we're working in a sanctuary, but it's how many? It's like
it's huge.
Something like 30 hectares. How do you say it?
Hectares, something like that.
Hectares
Again, don't quote me.
It's a bit sad actually because there still is poachers that manage to get on the land, and like that's a whole big thing about it. Is why you go there, you volunteer. But we'll get the weekends off, so we'll be able to explore, go out and do stuff, which will be fun
and see the world.
Very excited. That all depends on if I decide to actually make more money, and not be skint. Because that would be great.
Well, it's a problem for both of us being a bit skint, which will be a very big theme that goes throughout this whole podcast probably because we are very skint.
And we will probably moan about it a lot because if you don't know, the UK is an awful place to live. The cost of living is ridiculous.
Oh,
so bad, especially at the moment. Like
it's getting worse.
The past year or so, since COVID, honestly. Obviously, but now we've got new people in charge, and it's not great. But
yeah, it's not. So
you'll probably hear us moaning about how skint we are all the time. That's okay. That's fine. We say we're skint. We've spent how much on this?
On this? Not as much as you think.
Most of it's got the credit card. That's probably why.
Maybe more than I think.
I feel like you've definitely bought more.
You think?
Yeah.
It's my house.
I'll take that.
So
I don't have to pay for anything ever again. Hey.
I'm not saying that one. Don't say that. But yeah, I don't mind. It was actually quite a journey getting to where we are now because we had no idea what we were doing to begin with.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we wanted.
Idea.
We didn't know what it to look like. We had no clue. We knew we wanted it to be like a neutral, cozy, comfy vibe, but we had no idea what that was.
Yeah, we weren't very set on anything. And then obviously plans changed for this room as well. So we had to change everything and alter everything. This is, like I said, what we come up with. So this is stuff that represents moi.
And this is moi.
You can't really see it because we sit on it, but we also have blankets that are like to our style, although you did want a cowgirl.
I would have loved a cowgirl boot blanket, and I have heard that there is a shop that have one, so if it changes, it might change if I find one. But currently this is okay. It matches the vibe. It goes with it. It's a bit checkered.
Mine's little Highland cows. If you know me, I love a Highland cow and a duck.
Yeah, somehow the cowgirl and the Highland cow and ducks actually really complement each other, which was not planned also. I will eventually have probably a Lego, the Lego cat. I have that to build.
The tuxedo cat.
Yes.
You won't see it.
No, you won't see it, but it will go on the top shelf when it's built.
One time. We love Lego as well. We
love
little Lego girlies.
Yeah, there's actually Lego flowers sat right next to the camera
and
as well.
Literally behind you.
And there's some here. Obviously the 2 cowgirl boots. That just kind of explains who I am. Love a cowgirl.
We'll probably end up adding stuff to these.
Oh, 100%.
Like little things that we'll find along the way.
Mm-hmm. We'll be out shopping. We'll be like, oh my goodness, that needs to be on my pod shelf right now. Mine
is obviously my duck that we have had for ages.
My goodness, before we even started decorating this room.
We got that in probably December when we first spoke about the pod. We have this fake plant.
Yeah,
and then a real one at the top that you can't see.
I won't be watering any of those.
And then we have a little wax melt thing.
Yeah, we just want it to smell nice in here.
Smell nice in here because this room stinks of paint.
Currently it does smell like paint.
And varnish.
And we had so much fun decorating this room together.
Yeah.
We had music blaring, we had paint everywhere.
High School Musical.
It was High School Musical.
Not any old music.
Not just tunage, it was tunage.
Yeah.
Right? High School Musical blaring, which was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
We were dancing around, we were rollering not just the walls but each other. Because why have a room that you're painting if you're not going to have a paint fight?
Facts, although the paint fight got a bit out of hand.
Yeah, and
ended up
all
over you.
It was all over me, everywhere.
So for context, we obviously the roller things. I for some reason, let me try and like squeegee it out.
Yeah,
and I put my hands. Not going to show it because it's going to take out context. I put my hands around it and like pushed it out to get the paint out. And obviously there was shit ton of paint all over my hands. So what do I do? Wipe all over, Lexi?
Of course, because why get to the sink and wash it when you have me in front of you?
Yeah, I still ended up with paint.
Didn't realise I was a cloth.
Well, you literally got the roller and decided to go roll my leg. Where I had paint on my hands, I decided to each other.
So they were in fact my boyfriend's work shirts.
Did he find out them?
I haven't noticed it, and he hasn't mentioned it. So let's hope.
Reese,
I hope he finds them.
We did not fuck up your shirt.
No, don't even try and look. You wouldn't be able to tell them.
No.
To be fair, after going through the wash, it's not as obvious. But
really?
Yeah. There's nowhere near as much paint on them before they went into the wash as there is now. They're actually okay. You can still see it, but it's not as prominent as it was.
Okay. That's a good sign.
Yeah. So it's
also that would have been funny. Him walking into work with just 2 handprints where boobs would be.
I think it would be so hilarious.
It'd be quite comical. So, also talking about our plans that we have for the pod is we have loads of card games.
We do, actually.
We have loads of card games that our friend group is a very card gamey friend group, and if not a card game, it's a game on the phone like Piccolo.
Mm-hmm. Mostly because we love a drinking game.
We are a whore for a drinking game. Okay?
We love it. We absolutely love
it. You bought so many for people at Christmas.
Yeah, so Christmas I just went drinking game for you and you and you and you because I kept seeing them and going, oh my god, that looks so fun. Who can I get that for? It's Christmas. And then I ended up buying more than people I had to buy for.
This is also why we're broke. We spent so much at Christmas.
That's why January, February is hard.
But I think that's also why we, like, especially for me anyway, this year I've realised birthdays are such a bigger thing and I'm not going to focus on Christmas as much.
I can't not do that.
But I don't have a family. I do. Mum, if you're watching this, you're definitely not.
Chloe was at my house for Christmas this year.
Yeah, so that's not. Anyway, back to the card games. We're doing that thing again.
Yeah, sorry. We do have a million card games, and we're going to bring them on and play some of them because as we played them in the past couple of months where we've been actually talking about doing this podcast, we will see some stuff on a game and we'll go, oh my god, that would be brilliant for the podcast. let's not play it.
Yeah, there's this one game, especially that there was like 4 sets of cards in. Is it 4 or 5? I think it was
4 or 5.
4 or 5. One of them are debate cards.
Yes,
and
I'm excited.
When we get around, that will be a drinking night, I reckon.
Yes,
drinking. We are planning on drinking on this pod. If you see these glasses in our hands, these have alcohol in. We have other glasses that are like Stanley Cup type things.
Yeah,
they're
still glass.
They will be our non-alcoholic cups because they are massive. We also have plans of bringing people into the pod. Our friends, obviously, we don't have the contacts for all these famous people. I wish I did. But also, if we did, we would not be sitting in this room.
No.
We would have an actual studio.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're planning on bringing in some of our friends. I think we've got one that is like pretty 90%, and then a couple of our other friends as well have said that they would like to come in.
Yeah, we've got a few people that have definitely said I would like to be there and do an episode at some point. When that will happen, I do not know.
No idea.
So no promises on it being soon. But
we also need to figure out, because I know one of our friends, if she does come on here, well, Brianna, we've mentioned her name anyway. She was on about coming on here, but she probably won't want her face in it. So then it's a whole thing of when we can afford to get more mics.
Yeah. It's just a work in progress.
Bear with us. We'll get the hang of it.
We'll get
eventually,
there.
And we will get there. Because so far, I guarantee what we've been talking about has no correlation with each other.
No, none
because
at all.
We do this, we go on tangents.
Yeah, and that is why we are here.
That is literally why we're here.
Full circle moment.
Talking about bloody tangents, are we going to talk about what just happened with Daisy?
Oh my goodness.
Because that's all going to get cut out.
Yeah, that is. So,
you probably saw her walking over here, because I don't know at what point we're cutting this out. So you might have seen Daisy.
She might have been over here, she might have been here, but she is no longer in here. It got a bit hot, so we opened a window.
A small window, by the way, like the little top ones.
Yeah, and my cat decided, she's very inquisitive, you have to remember this, okay? She loves seeing new things, she's very annoying. And
she hasn't been out there before.
She decided that window is exactly her new door.
Yeah.
Her new door just opened and now she has to go outside of it.
I mean, did you not know that's a cat flap?
Yeah, sorry, cat flap opened, so, she had to go out of it and she slid down the outside of the window.
And you could just see her little beans on the window.
Little toe beans on the window.
Then she goes to land on the windowsill and you just see her flop.
It's because there is no windowsill that side.
So, where her brain went there.
Yeah, I don't know.
We are planning on uploading, hopefully, once a week.
Yeah, hopefully.
Bear in mind, we do work 9 to 5s, Monday to Friday, and this bitch does a lot. Okay.
Yeah, we have a life. It's
mostly you.
Okay, well, I have a life.
Yeah.
I don't have as much free time as I probably need for something like this.
Yeah.
But I just have to make time.
We're gonna roll with it. I think what we're gonna do is get one long video out, like the one we're doing right now. We'll probably end up uploading clips of it on as many platforms as we can, and then stick to uploading on YouTube. I just know YouTube isn't as big of a thing anymore.
We need to be TikTokers, and we're not TikTokers.
Yeah, no, we're not very comfortable with a camera.
No,
I would say.
You can probably tell.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a bit better because it's not like we're just out in public.
Me out in public on camera, no, thank you.
Yeah. We're also not planning on this getting big.
No.
Not gonna lie. If it does, great. Or maybe not great, because
no, probably not
people
great.
on the internet are arseholes.
And also, we literally work at quite a well-known company.
Yeah.
And I don't. That we work with a lot of people. And that would be really fun if they start
businesswoman.
Office galleys.
Yeah, no, we work with a lot of people. To be fair,
we work together. If that hasn't been mentioned already.
And our friend Brianna. We all work
yes,
together.
And Brianna.
No, not the right word there. One thing you need to know about me is my memory is shocking. Okay, and the amount of times I go talk about something and it's gone. And if you keep seeing this get cut out, that is 100%. What is happening?
It's a daily struggle for all of us involved.
Yeah, because people have to keep up, and I can't even keep up myself. So
yeah, great. I think I've become accustomed to remembering what it is you're talking about, so that I can remind you of what you were talking about when you do inevitably forget what it was you were saying.
See, talk about it out loud in front of people makes me think I should probably go and get that checked out.
It's just a little quirk. It's just a girly quirk.
It's just anyway. We are going to my mate's 21st party later. Very excited. 8 o'clock start.
Yep.
At her house, she's got a lovely house. I must say, her house is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Garden, beautiful.
Yeah, the bargain.
The bargain.
The bargain. The garden is really, really nice. So that's gonna be exciting. They're putting up a gazebo.
Oh.
Yes, that'd be fun with a fire in it.
Oh. A gazebo.
Don't know about fire.
With a fire in it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. She just
we'll see when we get there, I guess.
Yeah, we'll have a look. Have a little news.
Should we talk about what we're wearing?
Oh, yeah.
What we're wearing with?
I'm actually wearing these jeans. That's my dog's. Look how filthy my socks are. I'm wearing these jeans. And then a cute little red top. Or maybe my black one. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet.
To be fair, I'm between outfits.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever I feel better in.
Yeah, whatever makes me feel happier to walk out the door in.
With my literal stiletto heels.
Yeah.
That are definitely... You want to fight me? Don't get near my shoes because I will boot you. Okay? And they will hurt.
Well, yeah, you're going to be in the stilettos and I'm going to be in the cowgirl boots.
Yeah.
So
I'm not actually saying that. No, I wouldn't. I would stand there and cry. Let's not get it twisted.
Let's not lie.
Yeah, let's not lie about that. But I'm very excited. Tegan is like... I call her my high maintenance friend. She's not at all. She's not high maintenance at all. But she's my high maintenance friend.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She's lovely. I'm excited that I can go.
Yeah.
I'm excited to come.
Yeah. Also, one thing you need to know is that I drag Lexi literally everywhere with me. Does she do it back to me? No, not really.
We're basically a duo.
If I'm there, she's there. If she's there, I might be there.
That is exactly how it is.
Yeah. Because if I could go somewhere with my boyfriend, Lexi will also be there.
Yeah.
If she could go somewhere with her boyfriend, I will not be there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So also, me and Reese, we fight it out sometimes.
Okay. They're like siblings.
Yeah, he's so annoying. Sorry, Reese, but you're so annoying. He's probably going to be watching this.
He's definitely going to be watching this. I don't think he's annoying.
I hate you. Well, obviously you would say that. And that is such a lie!
Okay, fine. He can be annoying, but he's my boyfriend, so...
Yeah, I mean, I can't say anything, because mine's definitely freaking annoying.
Yours is freaking annoying.
Mine's freaking annoying.
Yeah. You know what? That's something else I feel like we should address. Accents are something that we bash into sometimes. For some reason, we'll just kick out an accent. I'm surprised the Australian hasn't made an appearance yet.
Well, I was just about to say, Australian not so much. Also, I'm not going to try and do it because if people do watch this, they're probably going to bully me.
It'll get clipped.
Yeah. And it was more a thing of when I was in Nando's. Because I used to work in Nando's. Used to love grilling that chicken.
Nando's girly.
Loved it. Great place to work, by the way. If you want to work anywhere, work in Nando's. Highly recommend it. Best staff parties in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Best staff parties in the world.
I never went.
We had family days that you did come to for free.
I did come to that one.
They're like a friend and family day where you go out with Nando's and you can bring your friends and family with you. Yeah. I think we went to, what was it, like a water park?
Yeah, it was one of those inflatable things on a lake.
Mm-hmm.
Obstacle course.
Don't know how clean that was.
Not very.
Mm-hmm. But that was fun.
I just
dragged you to that.
I miss the days when you would be like, Lexi, come pick me up from work, because that's a standard. Being the first driver of the group, that was always a standard. But it was always, what food do you want me to bring you?
And I have 2 staff meals today.
I have 2 meals today. Do you want me to bring you something? And I'd be like, yes, actually, I want an entire Nando's for free.
Yeah.
And then I would sit, guess where? In my car and scran it.
Yeah. I love a Nando's. Not so much anymore because I did eat it literally every single day of my life, sometimes twice a day. Yeah, I could talk about Nando's for ages. I loved that job. It just did not pay well enough.
No.
Otherwise, I would 100% still be there.
It's just hospitality.
It is hospitality. And
they don't pay well at all.
No, they don't. And it's a lot of pressure for what it is. Although I do feel like I got along with my managers so well. I loved my managers. I loved them. They're all so nice.
I used to work at a mini golf place. Maybe familiar. The one I worked at was called Mr. Mulligan's, therefore hence the nickname Mullies. And if I ever reference it, it will be referenced as Mullies.
Not all called that.
Not all of them.
Oh.
I believe they've even dropped the Mister now. I think it might just be Mulligan's, which is weird. But regardless, if I had to talk about it, it would be referred to as Mully's. I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about my old job.
I feel like there's a lot to talk about there.
There is a lot to talk about there. There's a lot to unpack. It was drama central because my managers were 19. So me being 19, being managed by a 19-year-old, it was brilliant. It was just mess about central. It was good fun. Did that for a year. Didn't want to do it for a year, but I did it for a year. And if any of them watch this, I don't miss you. Actually, I don't miss it there. It was fine.
I miss Nando's.
It was the smell.
Oh, that the chip fryer at my work.
Like,
and you had that as well, didn't you?
Yeah, the chip fryer. I'd come home every single day, and someone would tell me that I stink, and I don't miss that.
Probably mostly me.
You or Reese.
I don't know actually. I feel like we were quite like blind. Nose blind, yeah, to each other because we probably smelled very similar.
Yeah, because one of us would finish and then meet the other one, or the other way around, or whatever. So we'd both just stink.
And Brianna also worked in Nando's, but the other Nando's, because where we live we had two. And Leah, our other mate, I'd say we're like a little four.
We are a little four.
And Leah used to work with you at Mully's.
Yes, it was like
that. So we all just stank.
We were just a stanky group of girls.
Stanky group of gals.
Yeah. For a hot minute in our lives.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love our new job.
Don't have to stink. Although, I must say, working in an office job, I do realise how much more money I spend on, being broke again, on food. Because why am I putting so much money away for food?
Well, because you don't get free staff meals anymore.
And
I didn't get those anyway.
Also, I didn't realise how many clothes I did not own because all I wore was jeans and a Nando top and an apron, literally 5 out of the 7 days of a week.
Yeah, I used to live in black leggings or black jeans and the Mully shirt.
Yeah.
And a black sweatshirt, and that was it. And my 95s, awful. Which have gone missing. My 95s? No.
They are 95s?
Yeah, my 95s. And then my black Air Forces, and those are the ones that have gone missing. I've lost my black Air Forces. Haven't seen them since I left Mully's.
Knowing Nando's, my ones are probably still in one of the bottom crates.
Well, mine are probably in the staff room somewhere.
Oh, I've seen that staff room.
Yeah.
That staff room is like a jungle sale.
A jumble sale.
A jumble. a jumble sale.
It is like a jumble
I also
sale.
don't know my words. Really bad at English. Really bad at English.
Jumble sale. That's brilliant.
What you haven't had good jobs though.
No, I haven't.
Like.
I haven't had good jobs, and I've also hopped quite a bit between jobs because
one of your jobs apparently you never worked at. I swear.
So I did a pub job for a little bit.
Is that the one that you technically didn't work at?
Well, I did, but they didn't pay me correctly. They owe me money.
And they didn't refer you?
Yeah, they won't refer me. I worked at a football club for a while. Again, behind the bar. I'm a bar worker.
I love a cheeky bar work though.
Did a photography and videography editing job.
Which is going to help us.
That is going to come in handy for us. And that was fun. Didn't do that for long because they paid me absolutely nothing.
That was proper apprentice wage, wasn't it?
Oh, was it just?
And that's before it went up.
Yeah, it was horrible. And I felt underappreciated, so I left. So, yeah.
I've appreciate me.
No, I feel I have to be appreciated in a job.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because otherwise, why am I here?
I've been quite lucky with my jobs. I have only had 3, and technically 2, because my first one I was on temporary at B&M, which I always forget about until I'm in B&M.
And it's like war flashbacks.
Yeah. Oh. I was so young as well. I think, I say like so 16? Young, I was 16. And my managers were shit. Like I don't even remember who my managers are, and I feel like that's saying something.
Yeah.
And I was on a temporary role. I think I worked there for maybe 4 months over Christmas or like over summer. It must have been over summer actually. And then they told me I cried that I had to leave. And then I at 17 got a job in Wetherspoons, worked there for nearly 2 years, and then Nando's, and now oh wait, no, that's 4 jobs.
Yeah,
Can't do maths either, apparently.
That's thought I did quite a few.
Never work at Wetherspoons. Never do that to yourself, especially if you're under 18 and can't hide yourself behind the bar. I think I got the worst creepy comments in my life as at 17 walking around on the floor, and when I turned 18 and was behind the bar, hardly got told anything, like wolf whistling at me. One thing you need to know about me, I've got a good bunda. Okay, I'll take that.
Well, yeah,
creepy men, especially in the spoons that I worked at.
Yeah, I can imagine it was just full of creepy men, to be honest.
Old man central.
Yeah, it's like central. A local.
It literally is a local, and disgusting people go in there.
Yeah, I've been there one or two times. It's not great.
Oh my god, that one time with Ginger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you know Alan's my stepdad. Alan came in the other night, and he was like, what should we call him? John. He was like, oh, did you, like, I saw John, he was asking about you. And I was like,
why was he asking about you?
I literally did I was like, to be honest, Alan, I could not give a flying fuck about that man.
No.
And he was like, isn't he the one that you used to play pool with, though, and like stuff? And I was like, yeah, but he's also really creepy now. And I literally I was like, yeah, me and Lexi were out, and he was being so weird. He just parked his little bum with us.
Yeah,
not needed at all.
Wasn't necessary, no.
To be fair, we did park our bums with a group of people that you didn't know.
No, I didn't.
And then John decided to park his bum with us, and was being so weird, especially with you. I was
because not just with you either, like with me as
well.
It
was mostly with you because I was being so blunt to him.
You were, and that's why I felt bad. So I was like being a little bit more conversational, because you do feel a bit bad because you don't always think they're doing it on purpose.
I know this man.
But yeah, I didn't. So I was like,
he was doing it on purpose.
Making like friendly conversation.
He's not even that much older than us either.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. He's got a child. Because he drinks all the time.
Okay. The story of us meeting, there isn't one. I'll be straight.
I can't remember.
Neither of us remember.
I remember the first time I saw you. I'm pretty positive that was the first time I met you, and it was at...
Go for it.
We were at John 2's house.
Brilliant.
And... with all the girls at the time. I'm pretty sure that was the first time.
I do remember that.
And that was with my ex.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was. And of course we got drunk because we were teenagers, and that is what we did.
I don't really remember it other than my ex being really weird about everyone taking their clothes off.
Which makes it sound worse. We were at a house party.
Yeah.
We played context. Like, what, Truth or Dare or something?
With sours here, there and everywhere.
Oh, of course. The most British shots in the world, sours. Also known as like corkies sometimes, like the apple,
the spoons,
the cherry.
It's called, that's the rundown version.
Yeah, sours.
It's actually quite nice though. It tastes the exact same.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, we were just playing drinking games, and your ex did get weird.
You're very weird. And context behind the taking the clothes off part, it was like, take off one item of clothing, because we were like probably 17.
Probably 17, yeah.
So that was all fun. Except my ex was really weird about it, which explains a lot because of the reasons we broke up. Strange man.
So you think that's when we first met?
Yeah, and then, but see, I don't have a timeline in my head.
No, there isn't a timeline
because I'm pretty certain that was at least one of the first times we met, and then the pub that we used to go to.
Yes.
All underage, by the way, never ID'd us.
Top tier pub. Thank you so much for letting us come in there. It was brilliant.
Thank you. And also, it was quite funny because me and Brie had this massive group of friends.
Yeah.
For a bit of context.
It was like...
There was probably at least 40 to 50 of us when everyone from everywhere else also joined in. But yeah, there was this big party at the time. I think it was their 21st at the time because they're a bit older. And that was their local. And I remember me, Brie, and the other people that we used to go there with all the time. We went in there and they were like, oh, can we see IDs, please? Oh, don't worry about them, though. They're regulars. It was 17-year-old me was like, ooh. And then my auntie came in. Did I tell you about that
No,
part?
I don't remember this part.
So my auntie came in because she knew I was there and she lives up the road.
Yeah.
And Alan must have told her that I was there.
That you frequented that place.
Yeah. And she knew I was at a party there. And all of a sudden, I turn around. Who's there? My auntie. Standing at the door. And she looks at me and she's like, I'm going to tell them that you're underage. I was like, no, you're not. And then
why would she do that?
Proceeds to go to the bar and buy me a drink. I think she was only there for like one drink, just to like get me shivering a little bit. But
just to get you quaking in your boots.
Yeah, shaking and quaking. So that was interesting. That's quite funny though.
See, I think I only went there once or twice with you guys.
Yeah, and your style back then was skater girl.
Okay, yeah.
She was a skater boy. He was a skater boy.
I had a beanie on in most of the photos from that one night.
Beanie, dead blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something else that might happen is that my hair will change a lot.
You change your hair a lot.
I can't help it. I have a real issue with just changing my hair.
Yeah. Although you've gotten quite well with it at the moment, like in the sense of your hair's getting healthier.
It is actually. It's not as dead. I'm glad it's healthier.
Curls are curling.
They are
a lot better than they used to be.
Yeah. I did have a split dye once. Bleach one side.
That didn't last very long.
Brown the other, and what we like to call the ghost of the split dye is real because one side of my hair is so much more dead than the other side.
This side, isn't it?
Yeah, it is this side. Yeah, it's quite obvious.
It's got so much better though. It's more just like you can see how this bit maybe is straight.
But it'll get there. It'll get there. But if it changes a lot, it changes a lot.
Well, you're saying this. Your new hairstyle that you want to go with is bleaching all your hair again. And you've got box dye in it, so it's probably going to go green unless you get it done professionally.
This is my issue, is that I go, oh my god, I see something on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, wow, look at how cute this is.
And it's me who ends up normally doing it.
And it's you going, you want to bleach your hair again? You want to do that again? Yeah. Lexi, don't do that. In terms of the ginger bits, what we were going for is what I call calico hair, like the cat. So this underneath bit, under here, it was supposed to be red. Clearly it's not. But we did try, but I was dyeing red over brown, so I'm not surprised.
When you walked out earlier, you could see the red when your hair's wet.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's just because it's the root part.
Yeah, the roots are very red because it was fresh hair.
Yeah.
The rest of it, not so much. But yeah, I wanted more blonde in the front, which is why we then bleached these little bits here. And they didn't bleach. They just went ginger. And I left it. I'm leaving it. What I need to do is not do it myself. If I was
go to a hairdresser's.
If I was less of a cheapskate,
I spent too much money on my hair
and less broke, which is a common theme of us, then I would. But when I know I could do it sat in my kitchen, I don't see the point.
I spend too much money on my hair. I don't, because the girl that does my hair is lovely.
I've never met her, I can't say. Really
sweet, and like her prices are actually not as expensive as a lot of places are, but I still pay £140 for a balayage. And I say this like I get my hair done frequently as much as I do,
it's not been done for a while.
This got done in late September. It is now February and I have not got it done. Although I am getting it done next Wednesday. How the hell I'm getting the money for that?
Here we go again.
I don't know. Although I do have, I feel like I've got 80 to 100 away, so it really won't be that bad. But I have been saving that up since October.
And this is how it goes.
It's
like I want a new tattoo.
Don't get me started on tattoos.
I've been saving for that for so long. Guess how much money I have saved? £40.
I remember you going, shit, it's gonna have to come out my tattoo savings one time.
I want a new tattoo, and
what do you want again?
I want the one for my nan and Daisy, my cat. And I also want.
Is that going to go next to your one for Mia?
I don't know. I want it. Mia. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't decided. But yeah, I think I've been saving for that since like probably October at £40.
Yeah, put it this way. In October we went to Malta, which we're not going to talk about now because we'll run out of stuff to talk about. We'll fly very quite quickly. But that was for your birthday, that skinned me out a little bit. No, do you know what proper skinned me out?
You're going to say Budapest.
Yeah. Again, won't talk about that now.
Yeah, again, we have a lot of holiday stories that we can bring in at some point.
Soon Greece.
We are going to Greece in May
for my birthday.
Your 21st.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm 20. She's 21.
You want to bring that in now, yeah?
Yeah. Just while we're at
it. So your 21st. Which is so exciting.
So excited.
I can't wait to spoil you. I can't wait because you do it to me.
I can because I feel like you're going to spend more than I did.
Probably not. way
Broke.
worse with my money than
Yeah.
you. I'm horrible with my money at the moment.
If you don't buy my flight ticket to Africa, we won't be friends.
Do you think I have £800?
It's more than that. I'm just so excited for you.
We've never filmed us talking. That's a lie. That's actually a lie.
We
have filmed in my car before, but not properly.
No.
Like, we would just sit there and just have a camera on while we just sit and chat randomly.
Yeah.
We've never actually had a microphone on and had a camera in front of us and been in a room on our own.
It's so exciting. And I think it's more exciting for us as well because we do not care if this gets big or not.
No. And
well, I feel like we do, but we're not fussed.
No, I'm not fussed.
Not fussed. And
I don't know if I want it to be as big as some podcasts I've seen because I feel like that's a lot of work.
My thing is I don't want to walk around and people come up to me. I want to be able to live my life, let me do my thing. But also, if I could be anyone right now, I'd be GK Barry because, oh my goodness gracious, she is living life.
She is living life. I agree. Love her podcast. But that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And one thing you're going to learn about me, I'm lazy.
That is what I was going to say.
I'm lazy as hell.
That is what I was going to say. One thing you need to, just to get to know us a little bit better.
Oh my goodness.
She is the most laziest person I've ever met in my fucking life.
I promise you, she moans at me at least once a day.
And one thing you need to know about me is I'm a complainer and I'm a bloody moaner, okay? Yeah. I moan about absolutely everything. Her being lazy is one of them, okay?
What's brilliant is that we are both such complainers.
It's so bad.
We love a bitch.
Yeah, we love a bitch gossip.
We love it. We're just such moany girls.
Yeah, we're bad sometimes as well.
We went through a little phase where we were just horrible.
Yeah.
I think. And also I feel like it didn't help that, first of all, it's winter. And UK winter isn't a nice, beautiful, wow, look at this, it's so pretty,
because
lovely.
Why
it's horrible.
Why is it 5:25 and nearly pitch black outside? Which if we were rewinded 3 weeks ago, it would be pitch black outside.
It's horrid.
It's horrid.
It's absolutely horrible. So this weather puts me in a bad mood. And it puts you in a bad mood, and I know it does.
I know for a fact I'm such a summer girl. I need the sun. Like I
need that vitamin D.
I have quite a rough mental state as well in when I want it to be. And
not want it.
But
not want it.
When it happens. Mental health sucks. But the sun, I love it.
So many
and
things.
That is why I love a holiday. I don't need therapy. I need the sun.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is my therapy. I do need therapy, but the sun is my therapy.
Who doesn't need therapy? Let's be serious.
No, but I definitely need to figure out what's going on in my noggin.
Don't we know it?
That's a story. But I love.
I'm sure mental health will probably be a big thing that we talk about at some point.
Yeah, it's paid a massive toll in your life as well. But I feel like you've gotten out of that a lot, especially during school and stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm out of the pit, I think, now.
Yeah, mine's just
not saying
like
that you don't go back into it because you can.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm chilling.
Yeah, we can get into a whole conversation about that
100%.
Because if people do end up watching, it might help them.
100%, yeah.
But yeah, the sun is my best friend. Love the sun. See me on holiday, completely different person. I feel like
same.
You've seen me on holiday now as well.
We just glow.
The sun.
We glow in the sun. We can't help it. The sun is brilliant.
Yeah,
holidays are brilliant. We always go on holiday, and if we're not on holiday, we have one booked.
Yeah. We were literally in Malta, and I booked Greece.
Yeah, and then I came home and I booked it.
Yeah.
When did I book that? Just before Christmas. Just before Christmas, crazy.
I think it was a month after we came back because you were like, "Oh, I'm going to wait until I get paid."
Yeah, probably.
And then book it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So we love holiday. I actually feel like we should go on a little girly weekend.
I want to.
Yeah.
Just for
even just a long weekend.
You know what? We have an excuse. We need podcast content.
You give me a little excuse, guys.
We need podcast content, so we go on a girly weekend abroad somewhere.
Yeah. I was gonna say Ibiza, but I never want to go there. Actually,
absolutely not.
No.
I'm not saying party holiday.
No.
I don't think party holiday is a good idea. But
like a cute little cheap holiday to Spain or something.
Yeah, just a cute little place. I don't really care where.
Little beach, and we are such beach girls.
Are we?
I feel like if I was not with everyone, if I wasn't with Louis, because Louis, my boyfriend, He is an adventurer. So is your boyfriend.
Yeah, so is Reese.
They love a little climb. They love a little walk.
They love a mountain.
They love a mountain
or a hill.
Up.
Just a hill.
And we went on a torrentious trek.
It was horrible.
To this little cute beach that we went to.
Mm-hmm. It was lovely once we got there.
Yeah, lovely once we got there. But if I was not with these two adventurers, I would happily sit on the beach and tan.
Same. Yeah.
For at least one day of the week.
At least.
Or at least half a day. Give me from 9 a.m. to like 4, 5 p.m.
Not even 9, because the UV's not even brilliant then. Literally like
12 till 4, 5.
Literally like 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
Until 4 when the sun starts going.
I will be the happiest girl alive.
Oh.
And I want my tan.
Brown as hell.
I want my tan
as hell.
And
I tan so well.
Yeah, you do. You and Leah.
I tan so well. I don't know why either.
I tan well, but only on the back of my shoulders.
I reckon if you stayed in the sun longer, because again, you with your boyfriend, you can't stay in the sun that long.
Yeah, he is the whitest. Like, he does not tan, he freckles. And I feel like that says a lot.
That is who he is.
Yeah, he literally crisps. I have Brianna's like that as well, though.
Yeah.
Need to slobber him in literal
Factor 50
all the time. Yeah, I bring Factor 50 for him.
It's like a child.
The only thing I put Factor 50 on is my face.
Yeah.
And then it's either 15 or 30 tan spray.
Even then, I put 30 on my face. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I do as well.
I put 30 on my face, and I barely put anything on anywhere else.
Because I bought a separate one for Louis, knowing that he'd need a stronger one. And I think at the end, the only thing I used his one on was probably my nose, maybe.
Yeah. Malta was so fun.
It was. And I can't wait to talk about it.
I can't wait to talk about it, because it was a good holiday.
And I love our setup. It's so cute. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to have things here. You can't actually see the top of our shelves.
No.
Which we weren't planning on that to be the case.
I feel like maybe we should wrap it up. I think we've got enough. And
I'm excited. This is going to be a really fun chapter of our life.
I'm excited. It feels like a new beginning, new start, and something to actually work towards.
And to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
And it probably will be hard, to be fair.
And also, it gives us something to feel those... You sometimes have like a day in the week where you go home and it's kind of just like, what do I do? And now we have, we could talk pod. We can talk.
And I feel like we enjoy each other's company very well.
Yeah.
We are very good at enjoying each other's company.
We are. We like to annoy each other, but in the best ways.
I'm so excited. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, just see what happens.
Because it's going to be one of them things we'll be like in our 40s.
I know, exactly.
We'll look back on it.
We'll look back at it. Oh, God,
so,
it could have literally been the start of everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, hi future selves.
Yeah, hi future selves.
Hello.
Here we are.
How are you?
I hope you're doing brilliantly.
Yeah, I hope we're rich.
I hope we're rich and successful.
I hope we're not worrying about being skin anymore. I hope that we went to Africa in the end. I hope that we've been so many places other than that, camp-wise, because I feel like this whole camping scheme is a really fun way to do it. I can't help but notice we haven't actually wrapped this up.
Should we now wrap it up?
Anyway, hello and welcome again, and hopefully we keep on top of this.
And we'll see you again next week.
We will see you again next week.
Absolutely.
Bye!